everyone, mabuhay! Welcome to Zambales, one of the most beautiful provinces in Central Luzon. My name is Rieka and I will be your virtual tour guide for today. Before we explore the attractions, let's take a moment to look back at Zambales' history. Zambales is a province located on the western coastline of Luzon, facing the vast West Philippine Sea. It is known for pristine beaches, majestic mountains, rich culture, and kind-hearted people. Zambales was formally organized in 1572 after its exploration by Juan de Salcedo, a Spanish conquistador. The earliest inhabitants of the province were the Aitas and Malays, who were collectively called Zambali or Zambales by the Spaniards. The name Zambales actually comes from the word Samba, meaning to worship. It is said that when the Spaniards arrived, they observed the locals performing rituals to worship their ancestral spirits, known as anitos, and they called the land Zambali, which after evolved into Zambales. Zambales is home to peaceful coastal towns, volcanic landscape, and communities that deeply value nature heritage. It is also known as the home of the sweetest mangoes, famous for its dinamulag variety, often called the world's sweetest mangoes. Every year, the people of Zambales celebrate the Dinamulag Mango Festival, showcasing their culture, products, and local pride through colorful parades and street dancing. Throughout the centuries, Zambales has become a province that embraces both its natural beauty and its strong cultural identity. Today, through this virtual tour, we will explore three of Zambales' best attractions: Anawangin Cove, Mount Pinatubo, and Mapanuepe Lake. Get ready to experience the waves, wonders, and whispers of nature in this incredible province. Our first destination is the enchanting Anawangin Cove, located in the town of San Antonio, Zambales. The cove is nestled between towering hills, covered in trees, and surrounded by calm blue waters. Anawangin is best known for its ash-gray volcanic sand, clear sea, and rows of agoho trees that make the area look like a tropical forest meets a mountain retreat. But here's something fascinating. Anawangin Cove didn't always exist in this form. It was actually shaped by nature after the 1991 eruption of Mount Pinatubo. When lahar and volcanic ash traveled down from the mountains, it created new land formations along the coast, and one of those was the beautiful cove. The unique mixture of volcanic minerals gave the sand its distinct gray color, and over time, plants and trees began to grow, giving life to the area once again. Today, Anawangin Cove is one of the Zambales' most famous beach destinations. It's perfect for camping, hiking, swimming, and stargazing. There is no electricity or signal cell phone here, which makes it the ideal spot for those who want to disconnect from the busy world and reconnect with nature. Imagine walking up to the sound of gentle waves, surrounded by mountains and pine trees. A peaceful paradise born out of volcanoes' eruption. That's the magic of Anawangin Cove, a symbol of beauty, transformation, and tranquility. Now let us move on to one of the most powerful natural landmarks in Philippine history, Mount Pinatubo. Located at the boundaries of Zambales, Tarlac, and Pampanga, Mount Pinatubo was once an unknown mountain covered in forest. But on June 15, 1991, it suddenly erupted after more than 600 years of dormancy. The eruption was one of the largest in the 20th century, sending massive clouds of ash high into the atmosphere. It covered nearby towns, changed the shape of the land, and even affected global temperature for several years. The people of Zambales were among those who faced the greatest challenges. Entire communities were buried in ash, rivers were filled with lahar, and many families had to rebuild their lives from the ground up. Today, what was once a crater of fire has turned into a turquoise blue lake surrounded by steep cliffs and green ridges. The Pinatubo Crater Lake is now one of the most breathtaking sights in the Philippines. Tourists visit Zambales to trek to the crater, ride 4x4 jeeps across the lahar fields, and witness the majestic beauty the nature created after the chaos. For our final destination, we'll visit the enchanting Mapanuepe Lake, located in San Marcelino, Zambales. This lake has a fascinating history. It was formed after the 1991 eruption of Mount Pinatubo when lahar and volcanic debris blocked the Mapanuepe River, flooding nearby villages. One of those submerged areas was the town of Aglao, and today when you visit the lake, you can still see the top of a church steeple peeking above the water, a haunting yet beautiful reminder of the past. Despite its tragic origin, Mapanuepe Lake has become one of Zambales' most peaceful and scenic attractions. Surrounded by green mountains, calm waters, and cool winds, it's often called the New Zealand of Zambales. Visitors can enjoy boating, camping, and photography while appreciating how nature reclaimed the land after disaster. It is a perfect example of how beauty can rise even from loss, a place of reflection, peace, and hope. And that concludes our virtual tour of Zambales, from the tranquil shores of Anawangin Cove to the mighty Mount Pinatubo and the serene waters of Mapanuepe Lake. Zambales truly captures the heart of adventure, nature, and resilience. Thank you for joining me on this virtual journey. I hope you enjoyed exploring the wonders of Zambales, my home province.